Alright, so like 2 years ago, I did a review of Nenderoid Dolls. At that time, I only had Kagome Len and Kagome Ren. I don't know why I did it like that when I could just hold them. Ren, Len. I have a stand, he just hasn't been on it in a while. I like having him in this cute little seated position. I almost said seated. And those were my first impression of Nenderoid Dolls. I loved them. I have that review linked in the description. You can go watch it after this video. I recently got the third Nenderoid doll to my collection. And this one here has changed my opinion on Nenderoid dolls completely. Alright, so this one I paid $80 for. And, I was super excited for this. I didn't even bother filming the unboxing. Not only was I excited, but it was like a few days before Christmas. I had friends over. It was busy. I wasn't going to film during that chaotic time. And, so I decided I was going to do a post-unboxing review. Because, yeah, it's super cute, right? But it's infuriating. And, why is it so infuriating? Yeah. He should... What you couldn't see is I just knocked over all of my Nenderoid parts. Had to keep the cat from eating the Nenderoid parts. Because she likes eating plastic. Anyways, I just slapped my container with all my Nenderoid parts right off my coffee table and sent the parts all over the floor. And then I had to shoo away the cat because she likes eating plastic. Anyways, as I was saying, right, so this is an $80 inaccurate figure. He should not have that left leg of flesh and blood. Spoiler, skip ahead like a minute or so. Even at the end of Brotherhood, he does not get his leg back. He never gets his leg back. He gets his arm, but not his leg. Which is funny, because the Nenderoid doll, he has his leg. He has his leg in the Nenderoid doll. Which, when you pay $80 for what is supposed to be a posable, dressable figure, you want it to be accurate. Like, this is an $80. $80, by the way. $80 of an inaccurate figure. That's literally what I spend on groceries. Like every other week. That's literally my entire grocery budget on an inaccurate figure. That's only like the size of my hand. Like, come on. I'm not complaining about the size. It's the price. And the fact that it is inaccurate. If it were a completely accurate figure, I wouldn't even be making this video. I'd be giving it a glowing review. Best figure I ever bought. It's super cool. It's super cute. But, like, I got this figure in hopes that I'd be able to dress him up in, like, cute, silly outfits. Like, honestly, I kind of wanted to put him in Len's outfit, just for shits and giggles, because I thought that'd be funny and cute. I can't put him in outfits that involve shorts. I could do something kind of sick, like, that involves me taking off the pants. I don't feel like doing that, so I'll just use Len, right? Nenderoid dolls, their joints come apart really easily. Just like that. Like, I could do that to be funny. And then they pop right back on pretty easy, too. Stay put. There we go. Yep, they pop back on pretty easy. Like, I could do that to be funny. But, like, that is so frustrating. Because this figure wasn't cheap. And it's... Again, just frustrating. Whatever, just fall over. You can't see what I'm doing on my coffee table. I was trying to have him in a seated position, but he kept falling over. Whatever. I don't care. And also, oh geez, I have to spend the rest of my day resorting this box. So I had them all nice and sorted by character and type of doll. That is a huge bundle of hair. Oh geez. There we go, there's the other faceplate. you can't even use the normal Nenderoid parts on the doll. A, the skin tones are different. The Nenderoid has a more yellowish hue to his skin, meanwhile the doll actually has a pinker tone. So it's not even the same skin tone. No, I'm just not realizing that. It's not even the same skin tone. So you can't even use the face plates. And then all the gloves, all the hands that come with the Nenderoid doll for his left hand are always gloved. I would show you, but this bin is a mess. There we go, like this. Very tiny piece. They're all gloved. You don't even have like a normal left hand for him, which is a little frustrating because dressing him up in cute little outfits like Len's outfit, it would look stupid if he had a glove on. Oh, jeez. And then, with the normal Nenderoid parts, I'm trying to find them. Oh, jeez. There we go, there's one. With the normal Nenderoid parts, all of them have the black sleeve cuff. So you can't even use the normal Nenderoid parts on this Nenderoid doll. And while yes, this one does come with barefoot parts, unlike the Ren and Len doll, which I really enjoyed so much, with them, hold on, there we go. Next time I vacuum is going to be a doozy. The normal Ren and Len dolls, you can just pop off their shoes like that, and, you know, cute little feet. And then you just slide the shoes right back on. With our dearest Edward, you can't do that. There is no cute little foot. The shoes do not come detached from the foot. You have to take off the entire foot joint. Which, yeah, I'm sure a good smile has a reason for doing that. I'm not putting it back on. This doll infuriates me. I'm sure Good Smile has a good reason for doing that. But it's still pretty frustrating. No, not today. Not today. And like, not only is the figure inaccurate, but it's not even the same build quality as the Nenderoid dolls I was raving about 2 years ago. I really liked how Ren and Len are constructed. I really like that the shoes came off the feet. And he does have individual foot parts that are somewhere in this mess. Oh, there they are. Oh my gosh. He does have individual foot parts that you can replace them with. But it's just, I liked it when he could take the shoes off. That leads me to wonder if his foot parts would even fit in the Len shoes that I have extra. I don't know. I'm not going to find out today. I'm not in the mood. This doll is not the cute, customizable dress-up doll that I bought it thinking it was going to be. Simply because the figure's inaccurate. And then, hold on. I have his jacket and then his coat. There we are. Oh, jeez. Cute. Right? But then you gotta put on the red jacket, the red coat, which is his iconic red coat, by the way. Right? Hold on. Without fiddling with it for like 30 minutes. Fuck's sake. It just looks bad. And then its braid gets right? It just looks bad. And you can fiddle with it for as much as you want. It just, it hangs out like that. And then from the back, like, the whole thing just looks bad. So I would never display him with his iconic red coat. Which, by the way, there is like a little hole that you can put the stand on. But trying to get the stand, stop it, you cannot eat plastic. What? Trying to get the little, tiny little stand piece through like 3 layers of fabric. It's not easy. It is not easy. To make him look as less frumpy as possible, I don't even display him with his jacket or coat. Then you gotta fix the arm. Because I somehow got it sideways. Son of a... There we go. But yeah, I don't fall. I do not like this Nenderoid doll. I do not like it one bit. It is infuriating. And I love the build of the Ren and Len. And they're so similar. You know, the joints, they stick. The joints stick into place. You can... Very posable. But you can't dress them up. Unless you're okay with it being a wildly inaccurate figure. Because he has an entire body part he shouldn't have. He should not have his left leg, but he does. So if you dress them up in only clothing options that have pants, or like Miku's thigh-high boots where you can't tell, your dress-up options with this doll are very limited. Which, in my opinion, is part of the whole appeal of a Nenderoid doll. But I digress. I didn't even realize, you can't even use any of his normal Nenderoid parts on the doll. So, what's the appeal? He doesn't even come with, like, fun additional parts either. Like, Nenderoid dolls only come with one faceplate. Nenderoid dolls don't come with accessories. They come with additional opposing parts, like additional hands, and really a lot of stuff for, like, the base and the stand. But they don't come with accessories. They don't come with additional faceplates. You'd use the parts of... Oh my gosh, somebody's peace sign ended up in my slipper. There's, like, not much you can really do with this Nenderoid doll. And I am disappointed. I'm not gonna resell this because I spent $80 on it, and there's no way I'm getting $80 back for it, so what's the point? I can make a little bit back, but I might as well just keep it. Just to serve as a reminder, maybe I don't think I'm ever going to pre-order a Nenderoid doll again. Especially if it is a character that has the potential to come out as inaccurate as this one. If there's even the potential that it could come out this inaccurate. I'm not even going to pre-order a Nenderoid doll. Also, one thing I completely forgot to mention, when it comes to Nenderoid dolls, right, and Nenderoids in general, these two came with a long neck joint, and I like switching the long neck joint for the smaller one, the shorter one, because I just think it looks better, because I think the long neck looks kind of weird. But when I went to do that with this one, they come with the long one pre-installed. I went to do that with this one, and it snapped. Yes, $80 figure, fresh out of the box. Went to go do the customization that it advertises you can do. It snapped. And then I had to get a pair of pliers. Not tweezers. My tweezers wouldn't work. No, pliers. To get the tiniest little nub out of the figure because I wouldn't be able to put a new neck joint because it snapped in the figure. Yeah. $80. Infuriating. I'm probably never going to pre-order an Nenderoid doll ever again. Which is a shame. It really is. Because I loved the build quality for Ren and Len. I really loved the build quality for these two. But these are like 2-year-old Nenderoid dolls. And I'm guessing, like most other things, the quality just went down. You know, they skimped out to make it easier, to make it look better. But if I wanted something that I couldn't even customize and dress up, I would just go for the normal Nenderoid. I mean, the secondhand market for Edwards and Nenderoid is ridiculous. I have one, but I'm not proud of the amount I paid for it. But yeah, if I wanted something I can't even dress up and customize, I just get a normal Nenderoid. The back looks bad, right? I got 2 other Nenderoid dolls I've been talking about. I talked about them 2 years ago. The back on him does not look bad at all. It never did. The back on her? No, looks fine. The back on him? Yeah, that looks awful. I get it. Excuse me, my nose itches. I get it. They want the clothes to fit as close to what they do in the anime. But that just looks bad. You can't even close it all the way. Like, there had to have been something they could have done about that. Excuse me again. So, I'm probably never going to pre-order an Nenderoid doll ever again. Because this is ridiculous. If it were a lower price range figure, I still wouldn't. I just wouldn't buy it. Had I known that this figure would have been inaccurate, and I wouldn't even be able to do what I wanted to do with it, I wouldn't have ordered it. And if dressing up the figure is what you wanted to do with it, don't order it. Now, if you're totally cool with not being able to dress it up, you're totally cool with the back. The back just looking busted. It looks bad. If you're cool with that, go ahead, go ahead. Who am I to tell you what you should and shouldn't buy? But, yeah. I'm not a big fan of this Nenderoid doll. And, my opinion on Nenderoid dolls was, like, through the roof. I loved them based off of Ren and Len alone. But now that my sample size has increased by 1, I'm like, I'm not gonna shoo them off completely, because I'm sure, like, the collection of Miku ones are really good. I've been wanting to get a Miku one. I just can't justify it. Not yet. I'm sure those are lovely. It's a Miku. Of course it's lovely. I don't know for sure, though. And, so far, 33% of my Nenderoid dolls, 1/3, is, something I wouldn't have bought if I had known better. Anyways, with that, that is my revised review of Nenderoid dolls. I have an old one from 2 years ago that's in the description. You can feel free to check it out if you want. Yeah, with that, I guess I'll be catching y'all in the next one. Cheers.